Sorry about that. It said stream ending instead of stream beginning because I was trying to rush. Uh, Boy Wonder needed help with school, and then I realized what time it was. But welcome in, everybody. We finished our spooky advent calendar last week, so today we will be starting the Burrows. I haven't opened it or anything, so I have no clue what it looks like. Sorry, just one more thing. Like I said, I'm a little not with it right this minute. Okay, just had to quick send a message. Then bring this back up. Okay, there we go. So I need to figure out where I'm gonna put my cart so I can start organizing. There we go. At the beginning of each stream again. So you can't really see it, but Burrows is a big giant box. It is 2,405 pieces. Let me grab my skizzer over here, and I can open the package. I think dungeons might still be going. I don't know. Let me check. It looks like it. But claim talismans. Spend my talismans. And let me know if the music is too loud. When I pulled it up, it welcome lady together. When I pulled it up to start to play today, it had it at like max volume. So I had turned it down, but I don't know if it's still too loud or not. Ooh, a shroomish pokey catch. Great. Oh, looks like we can upgrade 2 people on the Shroom Raiders. Well, 1 because the 1 costs so much to upgrade. But nonetheless, what dungeon were we at? We're at level 16. I'm doing good. How are you? I am opening my giant box. There's not really room on my desk to open it. That's why I just kind of have it next to my seat here. We are starting the Burrows today, which apparently is a box inside a box. So we'll have the fun of sorting all the bags. Ooh. This is the envelope. It's pretty thick. With our book in it. It's pretty thick. Ooh, I caught the shroomish. I don't need my skizzer for this. Let's see. Take it out slowly so we don't accidentally lose any stickers if there are stickers. Okay, see no stickers in there, but there is 1, 2, 3 books and all these stickers. So it looks like there are a total of 38 stickers and 3 books. Let's see if it'll tell me how many bags total. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. I know there's like 10 minifigs. Nope. It seems like they stopped doing that where they'll put like in the beginning of each book like bags 1 through 10 are in this bag and one, then 11 through whatever are in this book, and it seems like they've stopped doing that. So I am not sure. I think I heard somebody say there's 24 bags. but I'm not positive, so we'll just have to figure it out. I'll figure my stuff out one day. Where do I want this, that, and the other? But welcome in, and congratulations on redeeming first. Ooh, we found just a random plate. Bag 8. Bag 2. Bag 15. I have the original Burrows from a couple years ago as well, somewhere on the shelves. Where is it? You're not the Burrows. You're the Hall. Oh, right there. Let's see if I can show it. Light. Can't really see it because it's kind of far back, but that's the old Hagrid's hut, and behind it is the burrow from a couple years ago. Yeah, I want to say that somebody said they bought it and they were going to do it for Christmas as like an advent calendar type deal. As like, you know, like instead of an advent calendar that they heard, or they had already bought the Burrows and opened it and it had 24 bags. So they were going to do like a bag a day as kind of like an advent calendar thing for the month of December, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. So I think that if I remember right, it has 24 bags. So yeah, I have both the Burrows. I have Diagon Alley and then the smaller Wizarding Whizzes, but I haven't got the other two that they've come out with so far. And then I have like 3 or 4 Hogwarts Expresses. I have the big collector's Hogwarts Express. I have the original one, and then I have the train station. I have a lot. Right? It's hard to do just one bag a day, but it is a cool idea how to like work it into your regular content and like make the build a longer, you know, like yeah, I have almost all the Harry Potter sets. I have 2 of the what is it? My brain is farting today. The Patronuses. I bought 2 of them so I could do both Patronuses without unbuilding because I don't like to unbuild. I have 2 Groots, 2 of the Venom Groots for the same reason because I didn't want to unbuild them. I like the owl. I have the big owl, the collector's owl, and I also, up here, you can kind of see it, I have the owl, I have Fox the Phoenix, and the dragon, and you turn the handle and their wings move. But I do have the big collector's owl. It's in the living room on top of my bookshelf. Because where else do you put the owl but with the books? I try to put my bags in some kind of an order to make them easier to find the next one. But it does make for interesting times in the beginning of that build, the beginning of the stream of that build. Ooh, bag 1. And I ordered last week to get the bookshelf gift with purchase. So I ordered the Triwizard Cup set with the boat and the carriage to get that free gift with purchase. So I have that one to build too. Welcome in, Fantasy. How is school? So I'm excited. That one's been up, and the other one I want to get yet is I don't have the bigger Great Hall. I have the Great Hall they did a couple years ago. Okay, it looks like 24 bags, as long as I found all the bags. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oop, where's bag 16? Oh, over here. I set it down because I picked up multiple and then didn't get it in the right spot. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did you help? I guess you were helping clean. So it looks like there are 24 bags. What are you working on in art class now? I know you talked about starting with the acrylic paint. Okay. Nope, I was erasing geese? Guidelines. There we go. We'll figure it out. Words are hard. So, okay, I forgot to... Thank you for the bits!
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Okay, so in the beginning, like I said, my son needed help. He goes to public school, but it's public school at home. So it's a little weird and kind of hard to explain to people. But so I was helping him, so I am not pulled up as much as I'd like to be, like put together. I'm a little disorganized today. What I normally do is have the instructions up so I can do like screen share, and you guys can look at those first couple pages of the guide where it tells you about why they built this, that, the other. So let me go to web browsing. There we go. So this is the book. Ah, so you're covered in eraser junk. Okay, so it says, okay, lady. It says, it's home. So this is like a Burrows sketch from the movie. Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George may be in a bit of trouble after rescuing Harry Potter from the privet drive in the family's flying Fort Angela. But as soon as the four arrive at the Burrow, Molly Weasley welcomes Harry with open arms. The Burrow is a cornucopia of magical items and cozy corners. Barely a straight angle in sight, the curious, charming country house is buzzing with life, warmth, and shenanigans, and lots of laughter. Even with dark forces lurking on the horizon, the Weasleys' magical home is one safe refuge we always return to. And then, of course, in different languages. And then it says, how to move your Lego model. Before you lift or move your model, close the building to make sure it's secure and stable as shown in the picture. Say mischief managed and you're good to go. The Weasley's family hospitality is embedded in every crooked nook and cranny. In their creative inventions, I can't speak today. Resourceful use of magic. Yeah. They're like, oh, it's another child. Who could keep up? Just you're one of ours now. Just go do whatever we tell the children to do. Resourceful uses of magic, decor, and family comfort. like the enchanted knitting needles and dish scrubber, the family location clock, and Muggle objects collected by Arthur Weasley. Over time, the burrow has expanded to a delightful Higgledy structure. It seems magic may be the only thing keeping it together. This Lego model is full of interesting techniques and to create the whole wonky windows and tilted floors. To recreate wonky windows and tilted doors. How wonderful to see you, dear! Throughout the Harry Potter films, several memorable moments and social gatherings take place here. Hearty home-cooked meals, carefree school vacations, Harry's first experience traveling via the Flu Network, with the accidental detour to Nocturne Alley, and later, fateful meetings with the Order of the Phoenix, Rufus Scrimgeour revealing the last will and testament of Albus Dumbledore, and Belle and Fleur's wedding. So I don't have this one, but I do have this one just down there. And I don't have this mini one. And then, of course, this is this one. From the LEGO design team, the Burrow has previously been released in other LEGO sets. 2 miniature figure scale sets in 2010, the Burrows 4080, and 2020, Attack on the Burrows. As a micro build in 2022, part of the LEGO... Oh, I may have it then, because I do have that one. Now, for the first time, we have created the house fully enclosed with familiar rooms and details from the films, and then some. In the ultimate version of the Burrow, including, of course, the pigsty and the poor old Earl, diligently doing his best to deliver the mail. Oop. A pokey catch. Great ball. Just like the Weasley family, it took a large LEGO designer team, most of them Muggles, as far as we know, to bring this model to life. Throughout the Harry Potter film series, we see some of the... You don't have that ball. We see some of the rooms in the Burrow, but not others, like the twins' room, Ginny's room, and the bathroom are not shown. We hope you will have fun exploring our interpretation of what they might have looked like as you build them, and that you feel the characters' personalities in each room. So if you do Pokey, Shop, Great Ball, 20, you can purchase if you want to purchase more Great Balls. Okay, and then that's the rest of that page, but in other languages. Magic in the details. The Burrow's wobbly structure has so many funny angles and details, and we hope you will love building the functions that really bring its everyday magic to life. For the first time, we have gathered the entire Weasley family in one LEGO set, including the 2 eldest brothers, Bill and Charlie, who have never been released as LEGO miniature figures before. Brick-built features, stickers, and decorations include the entire family's toothbrushes in the bathroom, and because Arthur Weasley is so fascinated by Muggle electrical plugs, he keeps one in the bedroom. Fred and George can, of course, be seen designing early prototypes of Weasley's Wizard Wheezes gadgets. There you go, you bought Pokeballs. I had to remember how to do it the other day. So this is like their kitchen, well, I guess more dining room area. And then here we have all the Weasleys because Harry Potter is a Weasley. There's Arthur and Molly, Charlie and Bill, Percy, Fred, George, Ron, Ginny, and of course Harry Potter. And there's Errol. Okay, let me go back. I just like showing you guys. It's better than like holding the book up and going, you see? You see? You guys can see it better. Snickety snackety time. Oh, and we had this one random plate. You just missed. We just finished going over the first couple pages. And Poke Boosters? Okay. Okay, so we have... Dobby? Okay. So that's your brick jacks.
Hi, I'm Danny Fan.
Welcome in, Danny! So I believe I have 3 complete sets of the Poke Booster packs. Let me turn just a little bit of light on. Okay, it'll have to wait until I'm done with her Dobby ears. We'll put a 15-minute timer, and then I'll switch. Oh yeah, they're up there. I was like, if I even know where they are. I do. I just had to double check. Okay, let's see. Right? All the Harry Potter headwear. We got an Umbreon. A dark gray? Is that how you say it? I don't know. But that's how I say it. So that's what we're rolling with. A Trevenant. The tree. Then a Houndour. A Gengar. And a Phantom. So let's get... my pen who ran away somewhere. And let's write these down. It's the Gengar, Dark Ray, Phantom, Trevenant, Umbreon, and Houndour. So I had 3 sets. So I gave one. I kept one, obviously, and then I gave one to Crazy. Welcome in, Grand Admiral Quack. How are you doing today? Hopefully everybody is having a good beginning to the week. That's alright. We love lurky workies here. Worky lurkies. Okay. Let me set a 15-minute timer on my phone. And that way when it goes off, I'll switch headbands to the other one. If I can remember how to set a timer on my phone, you know? Okay, there we go. Otherwise, I will forget. Normally, I don't worry about a timer or anything. I just let it go for forever. But if we have 2 redeemed, you know. So it looks like we're building Molly Weasley first. So the cat was driving me crazy this morning. She has figured out how to like climb the shelves or jump on the shelves, and then crawl into the window.
We have always lurked among you.
But she keeps stealing all kinds of stuff in the process, like knocking stuff over, and I keep finding minifigures all over the house. Okay, yeah. There's 4 pieces of Molly Weasley. We got our legs and our torso. And she does have 2 faces, you know, one on each side. And her hair. We'll just set her off to the side, and then we'll pour these in the bucket. Well, hopefully your documents cooperate and they don't give you too much hassle. But yes, I hope everyone is having a good beginning of the week. Let's get things back. I did her Dobby ears, the book tags. Oh, I missed your hydrate. There we go. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to check them all off to make sure I've done them all. So, this set is going to wind up with me moving the camera as I go, you know, to see it better. But for now, we'll start like this. Okay. And then we want... So I only have one more Christmas set I need to get that's like a new release to this year. And then I will have all of December's builds, you know, ready. Nope. I just need, it's the one with the candle in the middle and the stuff around the sides. Other than that, I have all the others. Make sure I turned on, I did turn on my closed captioning. There we go. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of pieces in each bag, so we'll see how that goes. And when I bought this, I also got the extra flu, you know, for flu travel. I should have just left it up where I was using the digital directions, because these are going to take up a lot of space on my desk. We're going to do homemade pizza for dinner tonight. I cheat. I just buy the Pillsbury roll of pizza crust. I don't like make pizza crust. Nope. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this it's like a mix between, I want to give it a little bit more light for you guys, but then it reflects off the page and makes that very interesting. So I'm going to bring the directions up again. I had them up and I was showing everybody, like, you know, the first couple pages and doing it that way, but then I like closed everything up because I was like, no, we won't do it that way. But that book is pretty big. Okay. hence the unbuilding already because I didn't pay attention. Welcome in, Laura. Okay, let's try this again and do it correctly this time. No promises. And I did clean my desk up a little bit to make room for all this build on my desk, but we'll see if it really helped or not. Okay, let's see. Wants to turn this and go like this. We're probably building the pigsty part, you know, like the bottom level. I do have Stream Raiders up, but we're at like level 16, but I guess it doesn't matter. We just pop in, and if we lose, we lose. It's not that big of a deal. Like, click and shoot. 16 is not a boss battle, so let's go with a war beast. I'm not sure how much longer they go either, so like I think today may be the last day of them. I'm not 100%. A wild Jolteon, all the whatever the heck that Pokemon is. I was like, that is one shy. Did I mess up? Nope. It's good. I do need to figure out which advent calendar I'm getting this month, obviously, so that we have it to start next month. There were a couple different ones that were, of course, non-Lego, and they were done kind of different ways. So one was like the one I got last year, and the Halloween one I did this year. And then there was also ones where like you opened one bag a day, and it built one thing. You know, like overall you were only building one thing. So every day you added a little bit more on to that final project. Yeah, that's why I was trying to decide if I wanted to go back to the Harry Potter or if I wanted to do a non-Lego one. I like the Lego ones, but then in the end I'm left with just like 24 things. What do I do with them? So I whiffle waffling back and forth. I don't know what I want to do. But I obviously have to decide in the next week or two so that I can order it and it can be here. I haven't really looked at the Lego Advents. I mean, I like them no matter what's really in them, but I'm always left with the like, what do I do with 24 little things? I like the other ones that they eventually build up into like other things. I do kind of wish Lego would do something like that, where whether it's builds up into a couple smaller, slightly larger than minifig, little mini micro scale, whatever they call it, or if they would do something where like the other one I was talking about, where you open one bag a day, and at the end of 24 days you have a build. And it doesn't even have to be like a spectacularly large build. It can be like advent calendar size bags with just a couple pieces, but in the end you're left with like just one build. Like a Christmas tree or something. Right, like in the end you had some kind of, like I said, it wouldn't have to be like a huge set either. It could be the same small bags that they do in their advent calendars, like, roughly the same amount of parts each day, but in the end you wind up with something. I just don't know what to do with 24 tiny builds at the end. I don't, like I said, I don't dislike it. I really do like them, but I like that the others, you wind up with something. You know what I mean? Honestly, I have a couple small-esque, Tupperware things with just all the pieces from a Harry Potter Advent calendar in it, because I don't know what to do with them. I liked the one year they made it into like a game, but still we only played that 2 or 3 times and then it wound up in a Tupperware container. Okay, not a battle again, so let's do the warlock. There you guys go. Oop. Sorry, that was my timer to switch headbands because Fantasy redeemed and then Danny redeemed not long after. So otherwise, I would totally forget and we'd be sitting here 45 minutes later. And I'd be like, oh crap, I'm supposed to change my headbands. What is underneath my desk? Stopping my chair from moving. There we go. It scared me for a second. I was like, ah, what's that noise? Oh, never mind. It's just me. Okay, let's see. of those. One of those. You, and you. But yeah, there were 24 bags in the set, and the goal is to do roughly 4 bags a stream. And that'll take like 3 weeks. It would take us right up to Thanksgiving, and we're going to visit friends for Thanksgiving. So like the week of Thanksgiving, I won't be streaming. So I think this should do us quite well time-wise, because 1, 2, 3. Yep, it'll basically be the whole month of November. You know, not Sundays, because I video game those days instead. But build-wise, this will basically be all of this month. But I have other small stuff I can do. Like if it doesn't fill the time, I have the bookcase, the new gift with purchase, and then I have the extra flu that came with this. Like if you bought this during that first release, the gift with purchase. So I have other things that can fill the time. Ooh. And we're already starting a sticker. Okay, this one. Did I move my... Oh, I did move my tweezer. There it is. Okay, I'm going to push this back just a second, because this is kind of separate-ish, you know. Build it, then add it. This piece with sticker 24. It looks like slop. There we go. Looks like goes in there like this. So yeah, like a slop trough. And then that goes over here. And I have, of course, the one thing that the wreath thing we did last year that turned out it could be built like 6 different ways. We have that to do again this year in a different version. And then I have the new wreath they came out with, and the present truck and the post office. I still need the one with the candle in the middle and like the little stuff around it. I still need to get that one. But other than that, I pretty much have all the Christmas sets that I'm going to build as well. Of course, I'll have the advent calendar as well. And I have some other builds that aren't like related to Christmas if we need them. But I think we'll be pretty set. Okay, there's not much left in there. I'm just gonna dump it out. So we need this, and the same way with this. There's not much left. Do that. Streamoitos. Let's see. Let's kind of do that there. There are 26 of us and 23 of them, and I'm just gonna keep gathering, you know, parts while the battle place. Cyrus Funny got the most kills and most assists. Congrats. Let's choose our boon. Archers enchant their next arrow when they are safe and outside of combat, gaining 100% damage. Vampires consume nearby undead minions to gain... Ooh, that's nice. Units gain plus 10% damage, resistance, and speed, but humans spot... Oh, let's not do that. Let's do this. Oh, this one is a boss battle. Let's see. Where did he go? There he is. I will do my person. My phantom. I don't know why my brain is not working for words today, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna put our little gate, and then it wants these daisy-like flowers, or at least they remind me of daisies, onto this stem, and it's going to go right here. And I liked, as you go through those first couple pages where they're telling you about the build and things like that, they were like, before you move this set, be sure to close it. Say a quick mischief managed and you should be good to go. Then we gotta add our piggies. So we got 2 piggies. And that is the end of bag 1. Those all in my little container of extra pieces. So this set has a total of 2,406. I'm so jealous. I want Chick-fil-A strips. 24 bags, 38 stickers, and 1 random plate. And like I said, I think it's 2,406 pieces. And it's supposed to be 405 pieces, sorry guys. It's supposed to be about 18 inches tall. Right? Like, I'm jealous. I want Chick-fil-A strips for lunch. So we tried a new place over the weekend. It's called like something chicken and beer. And it was pretty good. They had these little mini muffins. They were cheese. They had cheese in the little mini muffins. They were so good. Oh no. That's a bad combination. What did you buy? Share with the class. I saw if you're the same person, because I get confused easily. I saw you bought the X Mansion. It's on my list, but I don't know if I'll actually get it. I just saved up enough points to get two $100 off voucher things to bring the cost of Hogwarts down to just under $300 instead of almost $500. So that will probably be how we start off the year. This year we started off building the Hogwarts Express, and so next year we will start off by building Hogwarts, because I don't have Hogwarts yet, even though it's been out for forever. But I saved all my points. Well, thank you for the follow. Do you prefer to be called Extreme or Attitude, or is there a different name? Listen, I am really tempted to buy the garden house garden thing they have right now, because it also has a gift with purchase. You get like an entryway thing, and I'm really, really tempted. But I'm trying to be a good girl. It's not often I try to do that, so... X, okay. Well, I like to try to, I like to ask, or try to remember to ask. It is your name and what you're going to be called, so, hopefully it would be something you prefer. We are building the Burrows. The big Burrows that just came out. Your name means more tacos? I love tacos. Ooh, our Stream Raiders battle is ready. Let's see. Just put it out a little bit. There are 33 of us and 25 of them. There's still... I had the headset, but I used it in my Batcave mod. Oh! The new one that came out, because I have the Burrows from, 2022. So, I'm tempted to put them next to each other, but this one is going to have to go up higher, on the top of a shelf, because of how tall it's going to be. And I don't... that space is valuable, because there's only so many, things you can put on top because of size. So I don't want to take up space, but maybe I'll put it, directly underneath of it. We have a goal that when the children move out of our house, that we will make, a Lego City room. And have, all the modulars connected and, roads and all kind of stuff. But, for now, they're just on racks behind us. Let's see. Who to put out? Well, it says you only do that one. I'll put out you, because you're flying. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to what my goals for the day were, or tasks, the ones they want me to do. Oh well, I guess I'll pay attention to that from now on. But there you guys go. Play or don't play. I'm good either way. We just plays for funs. And I don't know why my chat is being funny. And by funny, I mean not doing what I want it to do. We are going to have ads in a minute. If you get ads, I should say. It's 3 minutes of ads, but then we're good for an hour. And I know ads are horrible, but, we do what we must. We have lots of fun redeems to do. Unbuild is not one, because to me, unbuild is not fun. I mess up enough on my own. I don't need to have to take it apart and then give myself a chance to mess it up again. Yes, like that. Like that. Clip. And I'm always open to, you know, suggestions with redeems. So this green here, it's not really crazy bright, but in the directions, it's like neon green on the page, which is kind of crazy. So this month, looking at my calendar feels like super busy, but I don't really think it's as busy as my brain is making me think it is. It's just one of those things like several doctor's appointments, and then you look at the calendar and it seems chocked full of stuff, but it's not really. Let's see. This one here. And that here. Maybe the fireplace, and that's like flue powder flame. We'll have to see. Okay, it says this in the middle, one extra on either side, and then like this. So like that. Diddly-doo, stream of idols. Let's see. Store killing field kind of out there like that. There are 26 of us and 51 of them. seem to be holding our own, as long as they don't pull any hinky stuff where all of a sudden we have 10 and they have 70. Oh no, I died. It's that crazy werewolf. That was bad. It was bad juju with that crazy werewolf. But he's dead now. Oop. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Whoop, whoop. I was close there for a second. Support units and undead restore health on death to nearby ally. That's a good one. Archers attack and pose negative 50 attacks or negative 50 speed. Armored units and undead. Let's see this one, because I mean, why not heal the people next to you when you die? Level 20. I think it was bombers it wanted me to use. Yeah. And don't forget, guys, you can press the letter Q while you're inside, and that will bring up your thing, your quest thing. That way you can see without going back and forth. And also, the purple area here in the middle is defensive, so if you put somebody there, you're not going to move basically until you have to. You can put people there, it is up to you. I just like to remind people. Or it may be first time knowledge. Either way. Okay, let's see. I got 4 of you guys, 1 of you, 2 of you. Oh, and of course I missed the big piece. Yeah, looks like 8 by 6. So we're gonna move this off to the side too, so we have plenty of visual room for this. And apparently I missed a piece. This piece. Okay. Says now we take this. And we push it up to there. It's not connected though yet. So like that. Now we need you, and that's gonna connect it. There we go. So we got connecty piece. I'm gonna move this one over. One of you. Okay, so say this. Let's make sure our corner is nice and, squared up. Okay, build that, and then add it like that. Ooh, I caught the sligoo. Oh, it looks like we're kind of doing it all same thing again. You could have just told me to make 2 Lego. It is slightly different. done a little bit. So this. This. And that goes like that. I don't think you're long enough. Nope. Oh, there he was. Hiding in the crevice. Okay, so this is our base for the bottom of the building. Okay. Stream of Wados. Okay, let's try kind of out like this. 40 to 55. That fairy or whatever is going after that tree, distorting our where the camera wants to zoom in, which makes no sense because they don't care that the trees are there in the end. They just if you have 11 trees left, they'll just end the battle. I love that name. Guess what? Chicken butt. There's so many good names out there I see all the time on Stream Raiders. Okay, let's see what this one says. Flag bearers, berserkers, centurions, and musketeers grant plus 50% damage, attack speed, and resistance to nearby undead, and gain control of nearby mad ghosts. That's a good one. Blobs consume nearby undead minions to recover. I think we'll do this one. Because anything that helps us, you know, gain control of those mad ghosts. I mean, the werewolf things are still a problem for us, but, you know, you do what you can do. Anybody else have, like, a weekly forecast of nothing but rain? Because that's what we have here. Like, it's supposed to rain all week. Like, of course, not continually, non-stop, but on and off all week. And it was raining pretty good before I took Fantasy to school, and then after, a little bit after I brought her home, it was raining pretty good again. And someplace last night, I guess not too terribly far from where we live, they were, they had tornadoes touch down. And they had tornadoes in May, that they're still recovering from, so the people there aren't, over the moon about it. But it's like, you live certain places, you're going to deal with certain weather more often than not. Okay. That's why you make sure you have lots of insurance, whether it's homeowners insurance or renters insurance. We're gonna make like a little mat, welcome mat area. It's probably not necessarily a welcome mat, but that's what it makes me think of. Okay, then this is all of this area. Let's make sure we're squeezed on there good.
Beedo, beedo, beedo.
Well, we can't have Christmas music because that's no. Like, Nightmare Before Christmas is the only kind of Christmas music that's allowed. Okay, that was bag 2. So if we finish early, which we probably will, the amount of bags for the day. Yeah, and Harry Potter music is copyrighted. Right, like can't you give me
among you.
Welcome in, Kaz. Thank you for the worky lurky. Like I'm obviously building your set. Can't you give me just a little bit of leeway? I would play nothing but Harry Potter music. Okay, let's see. This is what we got so far. Our pigsty. With our cute little piggies. And their slop bucket. And the base of the house. Let's see. It's either spooky music or like the Bard Tavern calm music. That's pretty much all we play here. Every once in a blue moon, I will not tape or I won't save the VOD. And then I don't. I just use OBS. I don't know how that works. Like, to be honest, I just export to YouTube. I have no concept of how any of this works. It's probably not great as a streamer to not know that, but every once in a while I won't save my VOD and I will play whatever music floats my fancy, but we won't save that. It's super easy. Thank you, RC Spaceport, and welcome in. Did you get a shout out? I saw Kaz and Crazy. No, let me get you a shouty. It helps if I type correctly. Yeah, I use Streamlabs desktop, OBS, whatever it is, and I just hit go live. I am very not good at knowing what any of this does, and it's probably not great as a streamer, so. Some people are like, oh yeah, I rewatch my VOD and I edit it and then I put it on YouTube. I'm like, I just hit the export button. Welcome in, Hagar. Let's get you a shout out too. Oh, I hear you, stream raiders. Welcome in. Yeah, slobs. I just whatever's easiest is what I do. I use Firebot, which is pretty easy once you set it up, and I use the frosting tools, which again, once you set it up, is pretty easy. Firebot can be a little challenging, like making sure you get like pick the right thing to do what you want to do, but once you kind of figured it out, and there's lots of videos about it, so it's fairly easy, but I mean, I could look into stuff that took a little more effort, but I'm lazy, so low effort is what I got. It is. You have to really like commit to setting it up, like a solid couple hours, depending on how much you have to transfer over and like how many people you know that you can ask for help, or how easy it is, you know, for them to reply like time wise. But once you get it set it up, it's pretty easy. You can do all kinds of stuff in there. A wild Geodude has appeared. Yes, I'm doing dungeons on Stream Raiders. I think either today or tomorrow is like the last day, if I, you know correctly, which I probably don't. I do know that if you're in a dungeon, even if the dungeons technically end, if you're still actively participating and you haven't died, you can continue to do them. But if we were to die, it would kick us out if they were over. So I do know that, because we've done that before. Let's see. This looks difficult, so I shall do my phantom again. There we go. Yeah, I don't know when they ended, or when they're going to end. I can't remember. But yeah, we're still doing dungeons. Snickety snackety time. Okay, let me move my stickers. We have like 5 of these Choco Pringle things left. And I haven't been able to really go to the store to check if they have them, because I'm not clutching all the way through the grocery store. And I looked for them when you do like the order online and then just go pick them up from the store, and they're not on that part. I can't find them. So but after that, we have Reese's again, and some Kit Kats, and whatever Halloween candy I theft from small children who live in my house, who are like as tall as me, so they're not necessarily small children. But honestly, they're not going to notice. They'll just think they ate it. This is Halloween. I love that because her thing said Halloween, it set it off. Yeah, the first time I did the grocery ordering thing, I tried to look up those things. I typed it in all different ways, like, because I still had the box. And no matter what I tried, it wouldn't, like, bring anything up. It just kept saying, sorry, we can't find anything. So that's irritating, but such is life. Ooh, everybody with the epics. Thank you, guys. I think there was talk of another archery tournament on the 16th of this month. She started out like excellent at the beginning of her last one. The first targets that are the first, ones that counted for points, she did a 47, which was fantastic. It was 3 away from perfect. And then I think nerves got the better of her and she started to have a little shake. But hopefully, as long as she continues to do well, then she'll still get to go to states and then hopefully, not worlds, finals basically. Regional finals. Nationals, that's what it is. My brain was like, I don't know, those words. Okay, so this way. And there, so we have kind of like a, let's see the wall. Okay, it said there were 48 of us. Let's do, where are we? Like this, I guess. A little bit of everybody everywhere. I wish I could do like more than one thing, but I can't. 48 to 75. Ooh, you guys, I mean, right on it. I love that name. Guess what, chicken butt. And of course, more come out the houses, but we're doing quite well. Somebody else has got a phantom out too. Oh no! One of those werewolves. Ah, another werewolf. Oh, look at all the werewolves. No, werewolves are bad. Woohoo, we did it. Fantastic, guys. Oh, what's this one say? Okay, they all have mad things. So units gain plus 10% attack, but ranged humans spawn. Units gain plus 10% damage, but melee humans spawn. Units gain plus 10% speed, but assassin I guess we'll go with that. I don't know how many people play assassins, so, but we'll go with that. clicky do? Come on. Oh, it's the one where you basically, wherever you set down is where you're basically gonna stay. Because it's purple, it's defensive, so you'll stay there for a bit. It wants me to use a bomber, so we'll go with this guy. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now we're building another part that, you know, will connect, so. Did anybody do anything fun over the weekend? We did not do anything. I did get my cross-stitch stuff from my mother-in-law's house, so you guys have that to look forward to in the future. I don't know if that's exciting for you guys or not. What? Phantoms are assassins? Okay. Like I said, I don't really know, like, anything, I feel like, half the time. I just go with it. Okay. Put a cap on this. Ooh. Yes, I have. I used to do it a lot. But then, like most things, I you know, do a craft for a while and then I stop and have to do another craft and another craft. But I have, when I lived in England, they had these cross stitch magazines, and every month when you bought one, you would get like sometimes it was a free project, sometimes it was like cross-stitch supplies, you know what I mean? Like different type of stuff involving cross-stitch. Plus, each magazine would have like a bunch of different patterns in it and stuff like that. So I have a ton of those magazines. And a bunch of different patterns and stuff. And some are pretty big, you know, and some are smaller. But Carrot started doing that, and I was like, oh, I know how to do that. That isn't even a new craft. It doesn't count because it's not a new craft. Like, I can't get in trouble. I'm just doing it again. It's not a new craft. It's not a new hobby. So this, pull this out some, should go like, roughly like this. Hope I put that on there right. You can find, like, if you go on Amazon and you go to like today's deals, and then you go down and click like arts and crafts on the side, you can find some fairly cheap smaller sets. Or even if you just go to like Joann's, because Joann's always has coupons running, you can find pretty inexpensive, or like Michael's, because they always have coupons too, fairly inexpensive starter ones. That's how I started, and then like everything else, it quickly transformed into buying blank fabric and like doing these giant ones. Because if it doesn't take forever to do, it's not worth doing. At least that's what my brain thinks. Okay, so we have a little spout spigot thing. A low tad is loose in chat. Like, I know you can do like smaller ones that don't take forever, but my brain is like, no, we needed it to take all the time. Okay, so this piece goes inside, but it is a syringe, really, that you put in to make look like a stopper. So it's really a syringe. Okay, let's switch screens. Over here. Who, there are so many, guys. Guys, there are tons. Fingers crossed. 51 to 294. I don't know how that happened. Like, that seems very unfair. That just seems rude. Fingers crossed, guys. This one just seemed way unfair. Like, how are you going to give us almost 300 people when we barely have 50? We got quite a bit of range there holding people off in the center here. And these guys are making their way around. That was a crazy battle. I was really worried because it seemed way lopsided. But we did it. Whoop whoop, guys. Fantastic. Let's see what we got for boon selection. Melee units and undead immediately attack the closest enemy nearby for an extra hit after they kill an enemy. Assassin units and undeads attack impose a plus 100% damage vulnerability against undead. Humans that die are buried, and then they spawn a bad guy or another version of themselves. A boss battle. My phantom is exhausted, so I can't use him. That's pretty good. I knew what you meant. 25 looks. Let's do Orc Slayer. He looks pretty beefy. Right? Like there are lots of people on the field he could attack. Okay, there you go, guys. And thank you so much. You guys are doing fantastic. I appreciate all the people playing. Sorry, I felt like I was gonna hiccup or something. Do that super deep breath and then like nothing. Okay, so a hairbrush. like this. And then this on the front. And this to make, make it look like a spigot. And then it says if you do this, it moves the brush. I feel like maybe that brush needs to be slightly adjusted. There we go. Look at that. Let's adjust it just a little bit better. There we go. Okay, this is gonna go here. And so you whoop, whoop. Is it magic? Or is it a muggle invention? Oh, sorry, I got a beep it on my phone. Okay, just making sure it isn't a child. Because every once in a while she does message me from school asking or telling me things. Okay, let's see. It's you. You found the video, a video that you just had to share. Okay, go. And it wants this here, and then up onto here. Nope, it was a post. Same difference to me. Okay. Then cover that. So we have like this kitcheny area. Now we're gonna put in windows. Thank God there's not a ton of windows. I don't know about anybody else, but when you build stuff and they have like these, these little square windows, if I have, my thumb starts to hurt after putting so many of them together. You're like, okay, if I could never pop in a window like that again, that'd be fantastic. Okay, and we put our windows right there. I love the contrast of like this color against the brick. Like, so it like stands out. Doesn't all just slowly blend in together. Okay. And we want that to help hold on the windows. Okay. Keeps trying to slide out of my hand. Okay. Now we're going to build something that will attach in a bit. I don't know, again, about anybody else, but lately it feels like there are a lot less things in the bag. I know you said you were gonna get it, and I'm so glad that you did. I'm excited for you to get to build it. And I understand if you don't watch as closely because, you don't want to spoil any, like, Easter eggy type things in the build. But lately it feels like there's not as many things in the bags. It feels like the bags used to be, like, chocked full, like, full to capacity. And now it feels like there's a lot less pieces in each bag. Like, there's more bags but less pieces, so it really all equals out. I don't know if that makes sense. Big window and a sticker. It looks like stained glass. Oh, that's why it was so hard. That's not in there at all. Right, there we go. Okay, let's do Stream Raiders, and then we'll come back and do the sticker. This looks like a lot of enemies this time, too. Okay, let's try off to this side. 53 to 391. Dude, this is so lopsided. Like, why are they giving us so many enemies? I've only ever had like this many enemies when we had a crap ton of like 100 players on the field. I was hoping it would show me how much life he had left, but it did not. This is like crazy overrun. I almost wonder if the dungeons are technically over and they're trying to like kill off the people that are still hanging about in them. Five allies, 139, 37. I don't know, guys. It says there's still one of us. I don't know what it is, though. Oh, right there. Yeah, we lost. That was crazy. We earned 195 rubies, placed 450 units, and only lost 238. We got to level 23, which was our furthest one in. Let's see if it'll allow us to go back in. Nope, that's what it was. I bet it was that they were technically over, and so they were trying to kick everybody out, which is rude. But let's buy all the stuff. Let's see. Terrifying War Beast. Presence reduces even more danger. Ravenous War Beast deals even more damage. The Shredding War Beast deals more damage to armored units. Let's do that. Specialize our Orc Slayer. Protects their allies against big enemies. Wider attack range. Let's do this one. And we'll upgrade our warrior. Or I mean our we don't want to be specialized. Upgrade the barbarian. Upgrade the archer. 4 times. Okay, well, I guess we'll go back to this. But yeah. I wondered if that's why it was like being so hard, like with how many enemies it was giving us. Back to campaigns, but that's alright. I think I still need one more bomber. Yep. An Inkay appears. Loose in chat. Let's grab that quest. What do we get? A diamond statue buster skin. And this ends tomorrow. But we'll just roll with it, right? Like we do's. Okay, that's what sticker? 31. It is this one. Come on. I start to pull the border off instead of the sticker. Make sure I'm putting this on right. That's the way it looks. Okay. I showed it to you guys upside down, because that's the way I thought it went. But then when I was looking at the picture, it went this way. So this is really what it looks like. Put that right here. Okay. So right now in the redeems, I have 2 different types of minifigures, and I have ugly sweater diamond dot things. If you are a subscriber, which Laura, you need to pick yours if you want, only if you're willing to send me your address. And I can send you your Christmas ugly sweater. You can use it as a keychain, an ornament, whatever. But if you are not a subscriber, there is a redeem for it, and then, like I said, you'll have to send me your address. And then I will send it to you. So this is this kind of window wall part. Let me get you I need to save the link somewhere better where it's easier to get to, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm in the right one. Let me go to my Gmail and then my forms. Because I made a like Google Doc. Actually, even easier is I sent it to Lightning Builder, so I'll just copy it from his and send it to you. Okay, I thought I had messaged you before, but apparently not. But fixable. Here we go. Whisper. Okay, I sent you a message and you just put like your Twitch handle so I know which person it is, and then your address. And I have these ugly sweater diamond dot things, and you pick one, and then I do it on stream and send it to you. So we'll probably have extra time today because I'm already almost done with the third bag, and I only like to stretch it out. I want to do like 4 bags a stream. Okay, I put that window in, and I was lifting it up to show you guys. That's how that window kind of looks. Because there's no straight lines, you know. The Weasley house is all kind of wonky. And in fact, I am done with the third bag. But I'll do it and then seal it and send it to you. It's my little Christmas gift to all my subscribers, and then everybody else has to use channel points. I made it like 2,000 channel points, so not really a ton, you know, because I know some people have like a crap ton of channel points. But I figured it really, I don't think it takes that long to earn 2,000, but you know, I'm sorry if it does. Black little legs. That's what I'm looking for. There they are, little kid legs. So we got Harry Potter. No problem. Rad picked his, and we did it, and then Lightning Builder did the redeem, and I did his, and I did Crazy's as well. And I think the cat took it and ran away with it. Yeah, that's what I say. Like, I don't think 2,000 points is too much. But for my subscribers, it's just my gift to them. Thank you for subscribing. So far we have Harry and Mama Weasley for minifigs. Ads will be in about a minute. Sorry, they are what they are. We have 3 minutes of ads, and then we're good for an hour. And then, you know, people who are on Turbo or subscribe, you don't get ads. I think that's the only 2 ways not to get ads. But please bear with us as we do the ads, you know, the ad stuff. I'm gonna turn this again and push it back up there. Yeah, little Harry. It's so funny. Like, this is like the regular size minifigure, and then this is the kid size minifigure. So like they come just over shoulder height, but their legs don't bend. They have no bend. Like, you know, these go like this. There's no, that's it. They just stand. They don't move. But truthfully, I don't think there's really a ton of difference in size between the two. But then if you think like how old these kids were, I guess it's appropriate size difference. I think we're working on the flue at this point. The fireplace with the flue portal. Yeah. Yeah, no bend. That's how I know they're kid ones versus adult ones, when they have like no bend in their leg. Yeah, I mean, they come just a little bit shorter than the adult ones, but yeah, that's how I know when they're kid ones. Is it just that there's no bend? Okay, so says like this. So it goes, it's kind of hard to see from dead straight up. But this is like the inside. Technic piece, you know, we're working towards building the moving flue part. Now we're, of course, building the other side. I think I only have like maybe one of like the baby minifigs, you know what I'm talking about? I think I only have like one. And I don't even remember like what it's to. It's like a space one, I want to say. Okay, did that. Now we want it facing this way. And 2 pokey pokes for you. Welcome back from ads, ladies and gentlemen. The peoples, I could call you what I call my children, which is minions. They're my minions. Yes, I have it. It's right back here. As long as, you know, the cat didn't run away with it. Baby Voldemort. Yeah, the graveyard scene. I have that one. Okay. We're going to build moving flue parts. Yeah, baby Voldy. Listen, it's like that theoretical question, baby Hitler, would you go back in time and kill it? Yes. But it could change everything. That's the point. It would be hard to be worse. Okay, so this is our, like, movie, twisty piece, and we're going to stick it right there. So it looks like that. What a conversation to do. All the things. Oh, I put these up one too far. I put them like next to the flue, but they wanted them back. You know, would you take out baby Hitler? Would you take out baby Voldemort? Yes. Yes, I would. Maybe not take him out, but put him in containment unit. You know? We can't let your weird ideas get out there. So, it'll, I think, slide, like, up and down. It's something. Do you know that Hitler was actually in prison before he became Hitler? Yeah, he was in prison, actually serving jail time for other crap he did that wasn't great. And then he basically came up for like a parole of sorts, and they went, he's learned his lesson, he won't do any more bad things. And then Hitler. Yeah, He was in prison before. And I'm like, see, we gave him a chance to change his ways, and he didn't. He just did it better the second time. Oh, it totally would have, because he was like picked essentially by a group similar to what is going on in the United States, if I must say. And that's how, like, basically they picked him to be like their person. So I slid this little thingy we built on here, and so then it goes woo to make it look like it's moving. Right? Listen, neither are really spectacular options, but I think every election is like the lesser of two evils. Like, I don't think there's been a truly, like, good candidate in quite some time. That, and some of it is, it doesn't really matter what they say. They're not going to do half of it when they get into office anyway. But that's a whole nother thing. Right, which is a problem all in its own thing. But I do think it should be, like, one and done. You can't hold the office again. Or maybe you can only hold it again if you get like an overwhelming percentage of the votes. Right, we should be voting for the best option, not the lesser of two evils. But that's not the option we're given. Listen, honestly, you vote for whoever you want. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to tell you to vote for one over the other. I have my preference, and, you know, like, I either think they should not get to be in office twice, like, it should be like a one and done thing, or unless you get like an overwhelming percentage of the vote. If not, at least cap how long they can stay in like the Senate and the House and Congress and stuff. Because they stay in there for 30 and 40 years. Also, I don't think you should keep getting large checks after you've done. I get that you were the president, but certainly you made connections while you were the president. You don't need the American taxpayers to keep paying you a large sum of money every year. Like, welcome back to America. Get a real job. You want the rest of us to work. You work too. Yeah, like, they're promising things they can't actually change, really. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times it doesn't really matter what they say. They're either things that they can't actually change or, like, have real control over, or they're things they're not going to do anyway. They're just promising them because it sounds good. Kimchi, 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 kimchi. Yeah, it's nothing like they can go in and change this one thing and it's gonna magically, like, you know what I mean? Like, certain things they don't really have control of. You can hope by changing other things that you affect the economy or the housing situation. But, I mean, let's talk about it. I mean, caps on how much you can charge. Insulin was created and the guy gave it away for free. The formula for insulin, yet it has gone up 300% in price for something they're not, like, needing reimbursement on. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like there's constantly somebody in research and development to come up with the formula for insulin. Maybe how the patient takes insulin, but still, it's I don't think there's a need for it to be 300 times the price it was, and people can't afford it. Like, people die because they have to ration their insulin. Let's put a cap on how much they can charge for medicine. Like, yeah, okay, I get it. It's a business. You have to be able to recoup your costs and how much it costs to pay employees and such. But the price they're charging is way more than it costs to make for a lot of things. Like, put caps on that. You cannot charge more than X amount of percent that it costs to make it. And you have to prove how much it costs to make it before you can charge that amount. You know? Put cap, like, cap how much people can charge for rent. Like, you cannot charge X amount of percent over the cost of your mortgage on the building. Or if you have no mortgage, more than, you know what I mean? Like, because housing is out of control. You're like, well, cost of, like, if there's no real need for the price to go up on rent, why do they just get to charge more? I mean, I get it. There's upkeep on the apartment building, or upkeep if you're renting your house out. But certainly, if, there has to be, like, some exception. You can't just keep exponentially upping the rent. The mortgage on the apartment complex, yeah, it didn't magically go up, so why should rent go up? I mean, your mortgage is going to have slight fluctuations based on, like, your insurance and property taxes and things like that. But overall, it's not going to change that much. So there's no reason to up everybody's rent by $300 and say it's one of those big apartment complexes with, like, 20 units in it. So you've upped everybody's rent by $300 on 20 units. That's a lot of money. What are you doing with all that money? The housing market is just crazy. Like, there's no other way to put it. It is crazy. Like, when we were buying our house, it was crazy. Like, the houses were going so fast. You had to almost be willing to, like, offer a crazy amount above what they were asking in order to find a house. And sometimes you couldn't even do that because, like, by the time you found a house, sent it to your realtor to contact them, the house was already, like taking backup offers and stuff. But, like, from like, I watch all kinds of like reels and videos from all different kinds of things. But one guy says that he's seeing a lot of the same things he saw in like 2018 and stuff when the housing market crashed. Now, like the same kinds of things happening now that were happening then. Like, you know, because there's lots of things that affect the housing market. So those outside things, he's seeing a lot of the same things, and so he thinks we're poised for a crash in the housing market, which may not necessarily be a bad thing. I mean, as a homeowner, it's probably bad for me, but not like bad for everybody. Like, it's gonna be bad for those people who bought their house during COVID and paid way, way over market just to get a house. It's gonna be bad for those people. Like, any housing market crash would be bad for them. Oh, this on, then in. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, I guess it won't be as bad as for those people who bought their house during the pandemic when you had to pay like twice the market value to get into a house. So that's our little cap on top so that you can twisty twisty. So we can put Harry in the flue. Woo. Harry went up in the chimney. Yeah, like, I mean, it's bad. I know, I love that little mechanism. It's so cute. Like, honestly, it's weird that we to me it's still weird that we own our own house. We lived in base housing for like ever. Everywhere, like the whole time we were in he was in the military. We never owned our house or like rented privately. We always just did base housing. And then it was somebody else's problem when things went wrong. Okay. So, we're gonna... Yeah. All the ads. Okay, so now this is going to go on. It's a little off center and I don't like that. Let's see if I can peel it back up. There we go. Yeah, I am sick of all the ads. Sorry, I know I'm kind of not very well in frame for that, but I just needed it to be a little bit closer to me so I could put that on better. I'll probably just hear about it tomorrow. Honestly, I'm not going to be like waiting up for the results or anything. And unless he wins, he's going to demand a revote. And if she doesn't win, she's going to demand a revote. So, I mean, they're both just going to demand revotes. Nobody wants to be like, you're right, I lost. Give a little, like, it was a good race speech like they used to. Now it's immediately Russia had to be behind it or somebody else had to be behind it. They couldn't have just won. And frankly, sure, it's possible that there was hinkery about, but Yeah, like I don't think results are really gonna be like imminent, happen right away. And we have another one with a little hole in it. Well, it's actually a big hole. Okay. A wild trubbish. It says there are 44 of us and 8 of them. That's promising. A lot better than the 50 of us and the 400 of them. Yeah, like I gotta go to work tomorrow. It's not worth staying up. Let's see. Heartbreak. And I can't read it. It's too tiny. Crass walking whatever. That person. A loyalty skin chest. Do we need anything particular? Nope. This dude. Thank you. Thank you for playing and hanging out. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully all your errands go well. I mean, I don't want to make it too political. I mean, is there a person I would like to win over the other? Sure, but I'm also not the type of person who's like, well, if you don't agree with my reasoning on the vote, then you're wrong and we can't talk. No, like it is what it is. Everybody's allowed. I put that on there backwards. You know what I mean? To have your belief system, to vote for how you want things to come out. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, no, you suck. So we built this thing because I don't know what else to call it. I'm gonna stick that through the hole. Then we're gonna stick this on the front. Then we're gonna stick the whole thing on here. And that is it for today. Well, it for building. Because I'm trying to, stick to 4 bags. I don't know if that's a good plan or not, but it's the plan I got. So, we can turn that knob now and pull your little character up into the flue and then turn the other way. Like I've said before, we can talk about things, debate things, whatever you want to call it. As long as we can all do it nicely, we can talk about anything. And then but that is our building for today. And as long as Kitty doesn't steal anything, it will be here Thursday. But she's a thief, so chances are she'll steal something. But, okay, Laura, if you're still here, you can pick whichever ugly sweater you would like sent to you. There's Santa's hat, a green Santa, and then there's some snowflakey ones. There's trees. There's reindeer. Snowman. And I'll pull the thing up higher so you can see a little bit better. But, you know, there's only so much desk space. Okay. And if there's one you want, like, brought closer. But there's, like, a snowman, gingerbread man. This is a gingerbread man with, like, candy cane. Then this is, like, mistletoe-y. Snowman, reindeer, tree, then snowflakes, and then Santas. Red snowflakey one, this one? Fantastic. So, yeah, I found these. I wanted to do something like Diamond Dotty keychainy wise, slash, you know, like call it an ornament, whatever you want. You know what I mean? But something like that for my subscribers. And then I found Crazies. I stuck it in the bin. This was the one Crazy did, or the one Crazy picked. And then this one had like a pack of 20. So I was like, I can do some for my subscribers, and there's also a redeem that, as long as you're like in the United States, because, you know, shipping internationally is fecking crazy, and willing to send me your address, you can redeem one, and you can pick it, and then I will make it and send it to you. I have like seal stuff to put on them to, you know, make it so that the dots don't fall off. Okay, so let's see. Number 1. Oh, I'm backwards. Okay, Kaz. Did you want to pick one? And I can, let's see. I will send you the link. Let me pull it up correctly. Whisper. Paste. I sent you a Google Doc. It just asks for your, like, Twitch handle, so I know who it is, and your address, and then I will make it and seal it. I have to give it a couple days to, like, cure the seal, and then I will send it out. I said it in here instead of the thing. But yes, you can pick, like I said, I have this, like, blue Santa. I have just a Santa hat. Then a green Santa. And then there's, yeah, just let me know when you want to pick, and I will pull it up for you. Or I will set them out, go through them, you know what I mean. I will do the things as I dump white beads everywhere. I don't have a list, but I can, like, set them out. Let me turn this so it stops reflecting. But I have this blue Santa, the Santa hat, then like a green one with Santa, and this one has snowflakes and, like, you know, zigzaggy lines, and then this one's a Christmas tree, And then a different Christmas tree. And then this is Christmas trees again. And then this is a reindeer. A green reindeer, you know? Red reindeer. And this one has like mistletoe. And then we have a snowman. I know, there were 20 in the pack. And then blue snowman. Another snowman. And then gingerbread with a candy cane. And just a gingerbread. And if it's easier, I can pull my camera up higher and set them out like I did for Laura. So many cute ones, what the heck? I know, it's unfair. It's unfair that I do this to you guys, that I pick so many good ones, or I get so many good ones, and then you're forced to choose. I mean like that, and I make you guys choose. So many good choices. Like, it's hard to be like, nope, I don't even like that one. That's easy. I don't like that one. Nope, they're all cute. They're supposed to be ugly sweaters, but why are they so cute? It's hard to get like all of them because there's so many. Let's see if I can put Pointy Christmas. This one? Okay. I know, I was like, they're supposed to be ugly sweaters, but why are they so cute? It's not fair. If I'll stop pushing it instead of, yeah, ugly sweater, my butt. You're like, liars. It says ugly, but that's not ugly. There we go. And they're double-sided, so the beads will be, beads, gems, whatever you want to call it, will be on both sides. So they came with, like, little keychain things, and that's what I'm going to put on them when I send you, like for the loop. So you can take the keychain, like, clippy part off, though, and you put it on your Christmas tree if you want, or whatever. But it's what it came with, so it's what I'm going to use. Or, you know, you can take the chain off completely and put ribbon in it and use that, or twine, whatever, to hang it up if you want to put it on the tree, or... Basically, once you get it, you can do whatever you want with it, really. But that's my plan. But yeah, they weren't very much. I think it was like $14 for all 20 of them. They came in a set. They had a ton of different ones, so I kind of went through and was trying to decide, like, did I want it to look more like a traditional ornament, or did I want like snowflakes, or what did I want? And so I had pulled like, opened each one like in a new tab on the computer, and I was going through a bunch of them, and finally I was like, Crazy, come look at these and tell me what you think. And we were going through it, and I was like, but I kind of like, these are my favorite, they're ugly sweaters. And he's like, ugly sweaters. So these are the ones I ordered. Well, Tinkatuff? Honestly, sometimes these Pokemon names, I have to really like stop and be like, is that what it says? So, a fair amount of like the reels and videos I see are book related on social media because I love books. Um, but there's this one lady, she does like voiceover for audiobooks, and often she does it for like spicy books. So she's started making content like as she's prepping and reading through and recording and stuff. She'll make like clips based on like things she says, and she never says like what book it's for or anything like that, so it's not like a spoiler alert or anything like that. But she did one the other day, and I just busted out laughing. So in it, she's obviously reading multiple people. And so she person B receives a text and then tells person A that, hey, you really offended me with what you said in that text. And person A, who's obviously more the main character than person B, goes, oh my god, I honestly thought you couldn't read. And I just busted out laughing. I was like, that is fantastic. I was like, that's just my type of snark. They were like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I honestly thought you couldn't read. And sometimes she'll read one and then she'll stop and she'll be like, oh my god, how did I not catch that on the read through before I started? There's just a couple ones. Or my other favorite one is it's like a voiceover that a lot of people just make a video to, and it was like, reading all that romance is gonna give you an unhealthy expectation about men. And the person the second person in the audio goes, "No, I already have a realistic expectation of men. That's why I read romance." Okay, so that's all the like white on this side on this piece. Now to move to the second one. Oop, I think that's that's an upside down one. I think, yep, that's all the number ones in there. It does say there are twos on this one. No twos on that one. To make like a zigzag line. So, my son has a doctor's appointment on Thursday during my normal streaming time, so I'm not sure. Like, it's at 1:40, so I would have to be done by like 1 if I started it before, or I could do it like after we get back from his appointment, like later in the evening. Or just, mid-afternoon, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that looks like all the twos. So I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet. I would have to start at like 10 o'clock to be done by like 1. To make that like a time, which I don't necessarily have a problem doing. This way a little bit more. Or I could just do it tomorrow, like stream back to back. don't look like you're the same color. So I have been watching that Making a Murderer. Okay, just a moment, guys. Sorry about that, guys. It was my doctor's office calling. Apparently they want me to do labs before my test before my appointment next week. And they were just calling to let me know that they wanted me to do those. But yes, I've been watching that Making a Murderer. I haven't watched the first season at all, so I'm kind of like watching one straight into two. And that is, wow. Like, I'm on season 2, and I don't know if any of you guys have been watching that. But, like, if what the attorneys are implying is true, and I'm tempted to believe them because of, like, things they've explained earlier in season 1. But also, you're like, I don't know, it is a documentary, so you would think it would be more truthful, but also it is a TV show, you know. And they're trying to get ratings and whatnot. It's just crazy. I don't want to like spoil it for you guys, but has anybody watched any of it? It's on Netflix, but I don't know if it's anywhere else too. I'm watching it on Netflix. No, you're fine. Listen, I know I stream during a time when most of my viewers are at work. Thus, you know, Not every, not, there can't always be someone talking back to me all the time. There we go. Words are hard. Talking's difficult. A wild bergamite is loose in chat. Listen, I understand that not everybody is home all the time like I am. Nope. There's a gremlin kitty at my feet. Okay, no threes on that one. Four. Just in the turtle lucky part. Oops, tomatoes. Okay. Let me finish this row, and then I will do Shoematers. Let's see. Let's do that. It says 34 to 19. So again, I have hope. I have faith in a good outcome. And it's a royalty skin chest, so you guys will get something special. Those yells killed me. Whoop whoop. I had the most kills. Crazy had the most assists. And obviously I can't give myself. We'll give this to Crazy. Let's see. Laura. And then... is it that guy? He's at the bottom. Strosad. And I got an ex-soldier warrior. I think that's what that says. Okay, let's do the boss, and then next time we play, we'll start out from the beginning. Come on, I clicky-clickied you. Let's see. I will refresh my phantom and put you there. There you guys go. Okay, let's see. I don't see a 5, but there are 6s. Apparently, I thought there would be way more sixes than there were. I mean, even with both of them having sixes. See any sevens or eights or nines. A is blue, B is blue, C is red. There we go, some C's. Sorry, sometimes I have to get like right over top of it to make sure there's no, what the letters or symbols are. Other than that, I try to stay back where you guys can, I'm not blocking your way. Because nobody wants to stare at the back of my head, so. Oh, we're in ads. Sorry guys, I missed that. I should put a little sound effect with the ads notification, so that when I'm doing stuff that doesn't have me, like, you know, constantly looking at the program, that I'll notice. C's. I think it's H. And literally. So what you're telling me is he's not the brightest. Because he tried instead of succeeded, and they caught him. So what you're telling me is he's not the brightest. Yeah, as I was saying, I say he's not the brightest because you obviously got caught, so, and you didn't succeed. Which leads me to believe. Like, hopefully not a power facility that would have affected him as well, because that would have made him extra derpy. You know, like, why hit your local power station and then make you be without power as well? Yeah, not smart. They're not known for being the brains of the operation. They're known more as ideal fairies. Full of ideals, all of them bad. I know, they turn out so cute. The seal does dim them a little bit, like the shininess, but not a whole lot. So the other side of Laura is yet to do, but it'll look exactly like this on the other side too. Okay, now just K's on this one. They really have turned out like way better than I thought I would. Because you know the pictures they show on the website, they're not always like the best pictures to get an idea about what like they truly look like. You know what I mean? Like there's some picture that isn't even diamond dots, you know what I mean? And then there's like the grid picture of like the dots, the spaces for the dots, but not a finished one. So sometimes somebody will post like in the Amazon reviews what they look like finished, and then that'll give you a better idea. But sometimes not. So then you just gotta like wing it. Like, I hope this turns out like you know what I mean, looking good and not just, I mean, they are dots, so there is a limit to how You know what I mean? Like what they're gonna look like. I think I missed something. Oh, there it is. Oh, his first plan was a mass shooting and a run. Then decided to attach a electronical source. Listen, they are idiots. Listen, white supremacists, religious extremists, they're all just crazy. And they like to think they're way different from everybody else kind of in that category, but they're not. Like, there really isn't, what they're fanatical about is different, but how they are fanatical, like the things they do and the way they talk and the way they get mad at everybody else who doesn't 100% buy in, it's all the same. Like, a white supremacist really isn't that different from like a crazy religious zealot, no matter what religion it is. Like, they still think that their way is the only way and the rest of the world is wrong and should conform to what their thinking is. And when you ask them what makes their thing like so special and top notch, they really don't have a good answer. Well, because it is. Yeah, okay, only if I drink the Kool-Aid. They're all like mini little cults. You must conform to a certain way of thinking and believe with your whole body that that's the only way it should be. And then a step further, that you must, be willing to do these crazy things to get other people or to prove or get rid of people who don't believe the same thing. I know, these are so adorable. Even better, he was a neo-Nazi who also hated Jews along with people of color. Still, what, like, sir. Why? What makes you so much better? Because I'm gonna need something more than the color of your skin. Okay, Kaz, another fun tidbit. During World War II, when Hitler was going after the Jews, they made a poster with a little girl on it, and she was the epitome of like what Hitler wanted his people to look like. She was Jewish, and he never found out. So his ideal German child was a Jew. Yeah, the ideal Aryan race. She was Jewish. I have all the stupid trivia facts in my head. I'm just gonna pour a ton of these. Yeah, I mean, none of it makes sense. Like, no one grouping of people is better or more deserving than another. And it's super crazy because you can't control how you're born, whether, like you can't control your skin color or your ethnicity or any of that. Hell, being gay, straight, whatever. Those are all things you can't control. And to hate somebody for something they themselves have no say in is ridiculous. I'm trying to at least get the fronts done before stream ends because the back is going to look exactly the same. So if you guys don't get to watch me do the back, you won't really be missing anything out, missing out on anything because it'll be exact same as the front. Okay, that is what yours looks like on the front, Kaz. Me. There we go. So it doesn't reflect so much. That is a very cute sweater. on. Get up on the pan. Base just called to remind Bubba's. Yeah, it's at 1:40 on Thursday. Yep, producers. It's written in my planner and on the calendar. I need to check his schedule, and then if he's supposed to have a class roughly around that time, email his teacher and let them know. My doctor called and wanted to do tests. I wonder if it's probably better just to do them on Thursday while I'm there instead of to go back again on Monday. But some of them are fasting tests. So I can't eat 8 hours before the test. Fasting tests are horrible. It's a fasting test, so maybe it's a diabetes test. It could be a different one, but welcome in, Kevin. That's all right. We'll only be on for a couple more minutes. So unfortunately, you didn't get to see much. But we did the first 4 bags of the Burrows. And then we're working on Laura and Kaz's ornament.
Evie!
Kevin's dad passed last week. Welcome in, Steel. This one in particular is Kaz's ugly sweater thingy for Christmas, and this one is Laura's. I still have the back to do on them. I just started the back on Kaz's, but we are chugging along. Like I said, I'll probably finish the backs off stream because that way they just get done and I can do it. And plus, it's not going to look any different than the front. You know what I mean? Like, it's not 2 different designs. It's going to look exactly the same. But I got the fronts done. That gave you guys, the opportunity to see. Plus, I'll send you guys a picture of them finished if you want, or I can show at the beginning of next stream. But I have this one is rad builds, and this one is lightning builders. I need to seal them and send them out. I have this Mod Podge stuff. You essentially just get some on the brush and like spread it out, and then it goes down and fills in between the beads to stop them from popping off, and like fills in that space. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to quick see. Welcome in, Steel, though. It's there. It's annoying and still there, and I'm so frustrated with crutches because I just want to be done. Like, I hate not being able to just move. Like, I can't really carry things places. I'm constantly, I guess my issue is I'm constantly like having to have somebody else help me, which I fudging hate. You know what I mean? I just want to be able to do what I want to do. I hate relying on like other people to help me like carry things places or to help me do them. Yeah, it's annoying. I feel like everything takes like 3 times as long, and the crutches are not a new thing for me. I've been on crutches lots and lots of times, but I don't know, this time for some reason is more frustrating than past ones. I just would like to be done with it. I have like calluses here on my hands from using the crutches, which isn't like a crazy thing, but it makes like the heel of my hand like sensitive. Like until they're like actually fully formed, and then by the time they're fully formed I'm going to be probably off the crutches. But they're annoying, and I would very much like to be done with them. Plus, I'm kind of frustrated with my doctor. So, Crazy was gone when I went and got the actual results from my MRI, and I told him, but then I was waiting for the doctor's notes to come in to, like, double check to make sure I said the things right. And all he wrote was that I was obese. He didn't write that I fractured my leg or my knee. He didn't actually say what I went to go for. He just typed in that I was obese, and that was what the appointment was for. I was like, I know I'm chunky. I don't need you to confirm it. Not to mention, that is not what I went to this appointment for. It was for MRI results. I feel like you should have added that to the note and wrote that I had a fracture and that you put me on crutches, non-weight bearing for 4 weeks, not put what my BMI was and say that's what the whole appointment was about. Why would I be seeing a knee surgeon about my weight? Yeah, needless to say, that little link they send you when they're like, how did you appreciate your doctors? Could you fill out like a customer survey on your doctor? Sure. You're not going to like what I have to say, but sure. Yay, we defeated the boss. So next, on Thursday or the next time I stream, we'll be starting on like a base. We won't have to like dive right into a boss. Let's go to this. We're just gonna raid into Carrot because he doesn't care that I have to run away. Yep, I saw. Raid. Carrot. Cleric. Yeah, he doesn't care that I have to run away, like, immediately. And apparently I can't type the correct command. There we go. Oh, there's the end. I'll figure it out eventually. Thank you to X for the follow today, and Lady Together for the 50 bits. Thank you to everybody who played and helped in the dungeons. We got a little bit further. And then for everybody who continued to play even though the dungeons were over. And for everybody who hung out. And I hope Laura and Kaz are liking their little ornament. I'll finish that up and then get it sent. We did the first 4 bags of the Burrows today. So the next time I stream, we'll do 4 more bags of the Burrows. And I have other stuff to like fill in space, you know. Because 4 bags probably isn't going to take the whole stream, but we're going to make it work. So thank you to everyone, and have fun in Carrot's stream. I think he's playing Fallout. But have a great day and a great days, rest of the week, whatever, till I see you again.